Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NAWASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NAWASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
And we've got to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and of course we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, that is Grenada, and we're happy to be back with you for another day, night, whatever time it is that you're looking at this program. Public invited to view more than 60 projects at the 2025 National Science Fair. This is going to be huge. It's going to be taking place, I believe it's next week, so we're going to tell you more about that. Now, the Grenada Bureau of Standards publishes 2 draft standards out of public comment. We'll talk to you about that. 6 Grenadian doctors, 1 hurricane. Endless courage. Yeah, baby. So we'll tell you more about that in a while. 1 man has been charged in connection with the fatal stabbing incident that occurred at the Coffee Bowl Hill in St. George. We'll tell you more about that. And once we have time, we will tell you more things. Of course, we've got things in the business. All right? So stay right there. Headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts, Grenada Limited, Digicel, NAWASA, Real Value IGA Supermarket. We've got superb distributors. We've got the Beacon Insurance. We've got Ariza Credit Union and all the other sponsors on board. We say thank you for being here with us. And of course, folks will be back shortly with the news.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin Diapers, New Bright Laundry Detergent, Allegra Pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Oh yeah, and of course, before we go on, we gotta tell you this. If you're looking to get nice hampers for whatever occasion it is, for somebody special or for a group of people, for your staff, we invite you to check out the Foodland. That's right, they've got their hamper. All right, so you can get your hampers right there. You can place your order. You can contact telephone number 440-2025 or 440-1991. All right, you can get your hampers and your shopping vouchers there. I think, that's like a normal thing right now. Yeah, that's like a normal thing. Okay, let's get straight into what's making the news for today. So this one is coming up, and of course the public, you are invited, to the science fair. That's right. The Ministry of Education say that they'd like to invite you to the 2025 National Science Fair, and it's going to be happening at the Grenada Trade Center. It's going to be going on from Wednesday, 12th November, and it's going to be from 9 a.m. Now, the first day of the fair is going to be the 11th. All right, it will be devoted to the judging process. So that's the 11th of this month. So all the judging and everything. While the second day, Wednesday, the 12th, will allow for the public to be able to see what those projects were. All right, and they also will be having a closing and prize giving ceremony, which will be starting at 3 p.m. All right, now the theme for this year's fair is resilience in a changing world, adapting STEM solutions for climate change and disaster management. Now, the 2025 National Science Fair will feature more than 60 outstanding projects, highlighting students' their creative innovation and practical solutions to contemporary challenges, such as climate change. These projects will demonstrate how Grenada can maximize its self-sustaining potential using natural resources within the environment with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. So they're going to the science categories for the judging includes biotech factors, that is projects that relate to living things, and a biotic or abiotic, which is projects involving non-living aspects of the natural environment, like robotics, energy, etc. And also diseases and health, which is projects relating to preventing and managing disease, particularly those that exacerbate or is exacerbated by climate change. Also, there'll be a category, climate resilience infrastructure, and that is projects that basically they are focusing on creating infrastructure that can withstand the impact of climate change and disasters. So That's going to be good. Oh, and they're going to be green skills as well. Yeah, environmentally sustainable skills that can transition the school, the workplace, or life in general. You know what I mean? So I think it is going to be a good experience for the participants, and of course for you and I who are going to check out what it is that those young and genius minds have created. So, boy, it's getting nice. I just love how things are going with regards to football in Grenada. Now, 3 match officials will attend the CONCACAF Refereeing Caribbean Seminar, and that is scheduled to take place in Trinidad, and it will run from November 20th and go until the 23rd. Now, the delegation selected to participate in this development program includes referees Leon Hazard and Jeanette Phillip, along with referee instructor Charlton Forsyth. Now, the 4-day event is recognized as a significant investment by CONCACAF in the future of officiating across its member associations. The seminar is specifically designed as a dedicated development program for the Caribbean region, aiming to identify emerging talent and significantly enhance the quality and professional expertise of regional referees and technical instructors. Oh, by the way, let's get into this one right now. We're moving nice, right? We're going with peace. So the next thing that we have to tell you about is that the Grenada Bureau of Standards, the GDBS, has sent out notice that 2 draft national standards are currently out for public comment, and that will be until the 5th of December 2025. It speaks to specifications for hollow concrete blocks and specifications for toilet tissue. So the Grenada Bureau of Standards says that the draft standards are of national importance and once approved will become enforceable by law, helping to ensure improved quality, safety and compliance in the construction and manufacturing sectors. Now, given their relevance to block manufacturers, toilet tissue manufacturers, importers, supermarkets and distributors, and the Grenada Bureau of Standards, they are encouraging all, yes, and they say that they would like all the stakeholders and members of the general public to review the drafts and submit your comments before the deadline on the 5th of December. It is important, all right, to please check it out. All right, so guys, go check out their Facebook page or so, or do some kind of search online for that document and have a look at it, all right? And you play your part. The nation building too. What do you think? Yeah, the nation building too. So organize all itself. You understand? Now, we had an unfortunate incident where someone was killed. And now we are hearing from police regarding that. Now, following investigations into that fatal stabbing incident, which occurred on Tuesday, November 4th, at the Coffeyville Hill, St. George, police have charged Mac Tyson Regis, who is a 37-year-old and is a warden, GPA of Laborie, St. George. Now, he is charged with the offense of non-capital murder. Wow, that's serious. For intentionally causing the death of Alistair Hilaire and his alias is Pang, a 38-year-old vendor who resides at Coffeyville Hill, St. George, by unlawful harm. Now, Mr. Regis is expected to make his first court appearance tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday already? Wow. Okay, so he's expected to make his first court appearance tomorrow, November 7th, at the St. George's Magistrate Court. I just can't believe it is already Friday. The days are running really quick. Yeah, boy. So one man died, the other person charged. This is never going to be okay, you know? It's just crazy. It's just crazy, you know? what this country is enduring. Anyway. 6 Grenadian doctors, 1 hurricane, endless courage. Yes, so let's tell you about this. While foreign students were being evacuated from Jamaica, and Santiago de Cuba, ahead of the hurricane Melissa, 6 Grenadian doctors made a different choice. They stayed. The postgraduate students and resident doctors at the University of Santiago de Cuba, Dr. Azil Batiste was in the oncology department, Dr. Daryl Isaac, internal medicine, Dr. Dennis Bain, psychiatry, also Dr. Kendra Blanchard, orthopedics, and Dr. Glorima Bain, internal medicine. Also Dr. Troll Karim Mason. All right. Now, they decided to take a different route. Bound by their oath to serve humanity, they chose duty over safety, remaining on call at the hospital as Melissa made landfall. So while others were evacuated to Havana, they stood firm in Santiago, ready to face the storm and care for those who were in need. They did their best and served selflessly. Their bravery wasn't loud, their sacrifices wasn't televised, but their impact was profound. In the face of danger, they chose service, and in the eyes of the storm, they chose humanity. And today, we lift them up. We honor their courage, selflessness, and unwavering commitment. They have made Grenada proud. They are our unsung heroes, and today we sing their names. Thank God for your people, and I also would like to thank those who made sure that that information was brought to our attention, and of course so that we can share with the rest of the world. That one different. What would I have done? Well, I always serve during disasters, but I ain't gonna lie, but and that is why it's important to recognize those who make those choices, because I ain't gonna lie. You see me? Oh my word. That's all I'm going to say about that. Big up to Blue Bubbles, by the way. Blue Bubbles, they have announced the launch of its newest community-driven program, the Gold Spikes Champion Partnership Initiative. Yeah, man, an inspiring effort to identify, to nurture, and to reward Grenada's next generation of athlete champions or athletic champions. The official launch takes place tomorrow already. Yeah, Friday, 2 p.m. at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, adjacent to the Blue Bubbles Administrative Office, where partners, students, teachers, and community supporters will gather to celebrate the participation between Blue Bubbles and that partnership as well, between the Blue Bubbles, the local schools, and its sponsors. All right, so yeah, man, that is going to be. And I remember him telling me, Mikey, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Well, no, you're doing it, brav. You're doing it, and it's good. It's good when you aim and you fire. Yeah, because some aim, but they never fire. So it's good that you've aimed and then you fired. So, of course, you have my support, and I know that many others will support you on that initiative. What else do I have to? So there was an accident. A bus. Oh boy. At least we had no fatalities and so on. but some people suffered minor injuries. Incident took place this morning early. But what we can tell you is that, we have not had any life-threatening injuries, or at least no report of any life-threatening injuries coming out of that particular incident. Now, the next thing that we have to tell all on the business, boy, how the people from Grand are you doing? Concord, everybody? So the Rural Development Unit, the RDU, they're inviting all its farmers and farm laborers from the Concord, Black Bay, and Brooklyn area to an important meeting, and that meeting will be held on Tuesday 11th at the Concord Bible Holiness Church. The session will begin at 5 p.m. Now, the meeting aims to determine the level of interest they see among residents in participating in the RDU UK SIF Farm Labor Program, which is supported by the Caribbean Development Bank, the CDB, UK Aid, and the Government of Grenada in collaboration with NAWASA. According to the RDU, the objectives of the meeting includes discussing the farm labor support plan for the RDU UK SIF project and registering individuals interested in providing labor support to farmers in the area. All right, now they're saying for more information, interested persons, you can contact RDU at 442-0105 or via email rdu@gov.gd. I think that's nice. It seems very intentional. You know, I would like to get more on the scope of that initiative, but I think it's one that is very, very timely. And as I'm considering what the people in the area are going through, I like the idea. Understand? Okay. Right. So here we go. I've got something else for you. I think I need to refresh that. I find that thing too much. Yeah. So we will refresh. And so we told you all about the simulation exercise at the MBIA. They said there is no failed simulation. And it went well, you know, so big up. What else do I have to tell you? Okay, so I see here that we have the weather, but I want to make sure that we're up to date, all right? Yes, it is. So thank you very much. And of course, you know, we like to big up, the people who put the business together. You know, we want to make sure that we recognize you. All right? So big up your whole self, the entire staff and the Med Office at the MBIA. But specifically for our forecaster tonight, Vondi Cyrus, we say hello to you. Now, the weather is expected to be fair at first, becoming partly cloudy to cloudy at times with light to moderate showers. Tonight's minimum temperature just around 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds coming in east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. Heading over to Friday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, becoming cloudy at times with light to moderate showers. Max temp 30 degrees Celsius, minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east. Let's take it again. Winds east northeasterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough. Waves 6 to 9 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, and a small craft advisory shall be in effect for tomorrow. So that's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. And, as customary, we head over to the business, see who's there, who we want to big up. People like Eunice and Celine and Jacinta and Liz and Bermuda and Jane and Hillary and Suzette, then Marcus. Yeah, man, Marcus is always there. Then Eon, then Ella, big up yourself. Eunice, well, you know me. Aha. Karen. Hazel, Hazeland. Yeah, Marcus, I see you. Diana, I see you as well. Kieran, I see you. So, what we have, I see Lintana, hi, and my mom, hello as well. So, what we have for you is the national report. But before we do that, we of course would like to share a word with you from our sponsors. They are not just sponsors, but they are the people who support this program, and we ask you to support them as well. So we take a break, and following the break, we've got the national report.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
If you're working for a while, come by Cots, I'll make you smile. Cots Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Cots. Yeah, it's back. Cots Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to it big. And pay nothing until next year, January. Clock out and come down to Coats. Cots already load. Cots already load. Black Friday starts. Cots already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
This is the GIS News for Thursday, November 6, 2025. I am Sherry-Ann Noel. Coming up in the news, over 200 young men successfully complete the Empower program and are now equipped to take upskill jobs in the workforce. And government takes a major step to strengthening sports programs in schools and communities. Details to these stories and more when we return.
Climate change doesn't adhere to a specific time frame. It fuels multiple hazard events, from hurricanes and flooding to heat waves and landslides. These events may occur back-to-back or simultaneously, creating compounded risks for our communities. Preparedness must go beyond one season or one threat. Preparedness must be year-round and multi-hazard focused. Preparedness is resilience. Preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
I'm a VIP. I'm vaccinated. I'm a VIP. I'm immunized.
As a parent, it is my responsibility to care and protect my children. It is my responsibility to ensure they are safeguarded at all times. It is the same for you to safeguard your children by keeping them on their vaccination and immunization schedule. Make them a VIP, vaccinated, immunized, and protected. I am Pinky Fabulous. I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. More than 200 young men are now better equipped to take charge of their futures following the successful completion of the government's Empower program, an initiative designed to empower, uplift, and transform the lives of Grenada's young men through skills training and personal development. More in this Abigail McIntyre report.
The Empower program is a government-led initiative targeting unemployed and marginalized young men ages 18 to 35, including inmates at His Majesty's Prison. It provides opportunities for self-empowerment and skills development through training in both soft skills and marketable vocational skills, aimed at leading participants toward employment or entrepreneurship. The program also features components focused on small business development, community service, and personal growth. Over a 3-month period, participants received training in life skills as well as technical and vocational disciplines, including bartending, electrical installation, welding, air conditioning and refrigeration, food and beverage service, plumbing, auto mechanics, construction, building maintenance, printing and graphics, HVAC, and musical performance. Minister for Youth and Sports, Honorable Delma Thomas, encouraged the graduates to view this as the start of a new chapter in their lives, one of responsibility and positive contribution to society.
This program is not the end, it's the beginning. Take what you've learned and build on it. Start that small business, continue your training, or volunteer in your community. Let people look at you and say, that's an empowered man, respectful, responsible, and ready. Remember, M stands for motivation. Never lose your drive. P stands for purpose. Know who you are and why you're here. O stands for opportunities. Take them with humility and courage. W stands for work. Nothing good comes without effort. E stands for excellence. Do your best in everything. R stands for resilience. When life knocks you down, get up and be stronger.
Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Senator Civil Francis, said Wednesday's graduation ceremony stands as a testament to the power of transformation when young people are given opportunities and a second chance.
When I look at you, I see my community. I see my family. I see my reality. And although I stand here this morning as Senator and Parliamentary Secretary, I come from backgrounds similar to yours. I know what it's like to see the police kick in the door searching for drugs and guns. I know what it's like to see my fellow young community members and family members being thrown in the back of a police van, bleeding, almost to die. And worse yet, I know what it's like to see someone very close to me lying in his own blood, being gunned down, lifeless, days after asking me, can me and my boys join a program to transform our lives? 5 days later, he died by gun violence. He never got the chance to join the program, but each of you did. And today, this is what matters. You had an opportunity that a lot of young men wish they had. And for that, you deserve the greatest commendation for completing this journey.
Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, the Honorable Andy Williams, urged the young men to remain resilient and committed to excellence, reminding them that their past does not determine their future.
The world may look at you and see mistakes. They may see flaws. They may see errors or bad decisions. But I want you to look in the mirror and see a man who has another chance. A man who can rise. A man who can rebuild. A man who can rewrite his story. Let me tell you something. You do not have to be powerful. Or let me rephrase. You do not have to be perfect to be powerful. What you need is purpose. What you need is discipline. And what you need is belief in yourself. You may have stumbled, but you did not fall. You may have slowed, but you did not stop. This is why you are here today. So the real question is this. What will you do with your second chance? Will you slip back or will you step forward?
Feedback from participants indicated that the Empower 4.0 was a tremendous success, providing valuable support and motivation to help them pursue brighter futures.
For me, this program was a restart at life and another chance to grow my knowledge. After an 8-year court case that ended in a conviction, transitioning back into life felt overwhelming. The Empower program became the catalyst that kickstarted my movement and helped me believe I could rebuild. Starting off with the life skills program, shout out to our mentors, Mr. Chad Noel and Ms. Dubois Callis. They helped develop our personal, professional, and social well-being. Yeah. After this, it was over to the hard skills. At first, I didn't like the course I was placed in, but as time went on, I grew fond of it and discovered new strengths I didn't know I had. Most days were a struggle, especially during the months of February and March, which could have been a breaking point, but I refused to let it stop me, kept showing up, learning and pushing forward.
Today is more than just a graduation day. It's a day of transformation, a day of proof that second chances are real, and that under the right guidance and determination, anyone can rewrite this story. Before I joined this program, I faced a lot of challenges. Like many of many, some of my own doing and others just life being hard. Opportunities were far away and hope was something I kept losing grip of. But then someone told me about this program, a place where men like me can build confidence and learn a skill. The team at Empower didn't look at our past. They looked at our potential. They believe in us way before some of us started believing in ourselves.
For the GIS News, I am Abigail McIntyre.
Thank you, Abigail. Over 20 young creatives will benefit from a multimedia masterclass series recently launched by the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs. In Motion, an animation class, and In Focus, a multimedia course, is designed to support emerging Grenada creatives to develop their craft into lucrative careers. During Wednesday's launch, Minister for Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, Senator the Honorable Adrian Thomas, reiterated government's commitment to nurturing and empowering the creative economy.
Today, we are connecting skills, technology, markets, and people. We are connecting Grenada's creative potential to global opportunity. The creative industries already contribute significantly to the global GDP, and we want to see that same impact right here in Grenada. Whether it's music, film, fashion, photography, or digital art, every creative sector has economic potential. This masterclass helps lay the foundation for that growth. When our creative strives, Grenada's GDP grows. Tourism is enriched, and our culture gains new platform for visibility around the world.
The month-long training is being hosted in partnership with Anifax FYB Studios, an award-winning visual effects and animation studio based in Ghana, with support from Toon Boom, which will facilitate hands-on training in industry-certified animation. Software participation will be trained in 2D animation, photography and cinematography, audiovisual production, and storytelling. Renowned film director and animation creator Francis Brown says his 5-member team is excited to facilitate such groundbreaking series in the Caribbean.
World-leading animation software platform. Through this collaboration, Grenadian students will receive hands-on training in industry-certified software that makes them globally competitive. Our lead instructor for 2D animation is Stephen Philip O'Keefe. Please, if you can raise up your hand for us. Who will guide the cohort to mastery, not just technique, but also mindset, craft, and creativity. In our multimedia class, we have Israel, one of Ghana's youngest and highly talented cinematographer, who won Best Cinematographer at the Ghana Movie Awards in the year 2022 for the Netflix film Gold Coast Lounge. We will teach photography and cinematography. We also have Madam Ruth Ojobo, an executive producer of award-winning film Blinded by the Light, and currently leading co-creation short animated film between Animax FYB Studios and Arc and Beyond, which is a Sony Group NGO initiative, who will be teaching the business of audiovisual production. And myself, I'll be handling storytelling, which I believe that for every creative, for you to penetrate into the global world, into the global market, first of all, you need to be able to define your visual identity and also have a solid understanding of storytelling.
Orlando Romain, advisor for the creative economy, says the aim is to empower creatives to build their craft and explore new avenues to share their stories.
We are putting on programs not for program's sake, but for direct output. And this masterclass in animation, we believe, can have some significant outputs in terms of entrepreneurship potential, in terms of job creation, and in terms of its ability to empower you to transform our stories, our cultural stories, our Jab Jab, our Larger Bless, our Shortney, our Veco, into real-life characters that can inspire future generations. So there's a lot to unpack from this particular program, and we do hope that the students make the best of it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I always say there's nothing as a silly question, right? We brought our facilities all the way from Africa, so they're here at your disposal. Please make the best of them and leverage the opportunities from this program.
In Motion will focus on the fundamentals of animation, including storyboarding and character design, while In Focus will highlight the basics of commercial photography, videography, and live streaming. Moving along, a team from the World Bank has completed a 2-day implementation support mission to Grenada. reviewing progress on OECS Skills and Innovation Project SKIP, a program aimed at better preparing post-secondary students for the world of work. The project is being implemented by the Ministry of Education through the New Life organization NULO and the T.A. Marisha Community College TAMCC. Sorana Mitchell reports.
The team from the World Bank visited the New Life organization NULO and the T.A. Marisha Community College TAMCC.
My name is Shireen Lani Bradford. I am a Year 2 Arts and Humanities student, majoring in History and Visual Art. So as you can see, we have the Year 1 and the Year 2 displaying their work of what they have done for the semester so far.
This really is a main area where creativity takes place, because oftentimes there's also art students who come in here sometimes. So you see we have the instruments.
We also have music appreciation as an elective on Inventors on Friday to 10.
Principal of the T.A. Marisha Community College, Andrew Abram, gives an overview of the areas being addressed under the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States Skills and Innovation Project, OECS SKIP.
We are really excited about this project, and we are looking forward to the full implementation of it, because we believe that there are tremendous benefits not only for the institution but for our trial and nation, especially in the two areas that we select. The blue economy, TAMCC have ambitions to have a marine institute in Carriacou, where we believe that Carriacou has a rich tradition of boat building and fishing and so on, and rightly positioned in the Grenadines, close to St. Vincent. We believe that we have an opportunity there to provide training to persons in our immediate surroundings, our neighbors, and for our own capacity here in Grenada. For those of you who have been here, whether it be an hour or two, you would notice that we have a yachting and a boating sector. And may I say it's a massive sector that we believe as an training institution we want to be in the middle or the thick of things in terms of building capacity there. The creative areas, TAMCC is just recently unveiled, I would say, a creative program associate degree, and we have ambitions to add to the creative space. So having this project here to help us build capacity in terms of physical and also developing our human capacity, that is something that we're really looking forward to.
Co-leader of the OECS Skills and Innovation Project SKIP is senior economist at the World Bank, Monica Paratorador.
This project is looking for supporting and motivating the countries to innovate, to create entrepreneurship that is driven by innovation, and we're going to have components that will provide financing for these innovative ideas between entrepreneurs, students, faculty, and most importantly, we are promoting the collaboration between these stakeholders and with civil society too.
The senior economist explains that the World Bank is providing support to the regional governments in identifying challenges to innovation. The international body is also creating a platform for knowledge sharing in the region.
And at the regional level, we are creating a platform that is called Knowledge and Innovation Platform that will allow countries in the OECS region to get together to think about innovation, innovative ideas, and transfer knowledge and exchange and network so that the OECS region advances in innovation.
Sessions were also held at Coyaba Beach Resort to focus on aligning timelines, financial requirements, and technical discussions to advance plans under Component 2, which is strengthening post-secondary institutions and collaborative institutions. The mission brought together officials from the Ministry of Education and the Project Implementation Unit, PIU, alongside representatives from the Ministry of Economic Development, the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation, and Transformation, the Ministry of Finance, and the Grenada Investment Development Corporation, GIDC. The team from the World Bank visited Grenada on October 23rd and 24th to review the OECS Skills and Innovation Project, SKIP, which is in its second year. SKIP focuses on preparing post-secondary school students for the world of work. Sorana Mitchell reporting.
Thank you, Sorana. This is a GIS News. More after the break.
Climate change is significantly altering hurricane behavior. Warmer ocean temperatures, driven by global warming, provide more energy for developing storms, often resulting in increased intensity and frequency of storms and hurricanes, heavier rainfall. Warmer air holds more moisture, leading to heavier downpours and flooding. Some storms are stalling, causing prolonged damage in localized areas. Hurricanes are forming earlier into and outside of the traditional June to November window. Preparedness must be year-round with a multi-hazard focus. Prepared communities are stronger communities, but preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it's crucial for us to conserve water at home. When washing my vehicle, I use a bucket with rainwater that I have stored. This is how I save water. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, is convening the 4th Integrated Health Surveillance Workshop for the Eastern Caribbean. The 3-day workshop, which commenced on Monday at the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort, seeks to provide a platform for reviewing the progress achieved under the Pandemic Fund Initiative project, harmonizing surveillance protocols among participating countries. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Kim Taylor, highlighted key areas within the region's health systems that the initiative seeks to address.
The meeting comes at a critical time for our region. The Eastern Caribbean, like other small island developing states, continues to face dual burden of communicable and non-communicable diseases, a challenge that is further compounded by the realities of climate change, limited human and financial resources, and vulnerability to emerging and re-emerging pathogens. The COVID-19 pandemic served as a stark reminder of the importance of having integrated and resilient health surveillance and information systems. It exposed critical gaps in data flow, lab capacity, and emergency preparedness.
The workshop will focus on charting a strategic path forward to enhance governance, sustainability, digital transformation, and overall health surveillance within the sub-region. Taylor commended the progress achieved to date through the collective efforts of all stakeholders.
These achievements thus far, ranging from the development of integrated surveillance guidelines and laboratory network strengthening and training, to training in pandemic preparedness and infection prevention and control, demonstrate the collective commitment of our region to advancing health security and resilience. As we engage in discussion, over the next few days, I encourage each of you to share experiences openly, explore innovative approaches, and identify practical strategies to ensure that our surveillance systems remain integrated, data-driven, and future-ready.
Prajat Singh, serving as advisor for health surveillance, disease prevention and control at PAHO's Barbados office, provided an overview of the initiative's origins and its primary objectives.
So this is the 4th iteration of this meeting. This has been done annually since 2022 around COVID times, when we realized that there's a need to have an integrated response across all disease areas. So this is the 4th, and we are continuing that effort to bring things together, processes, documents, and information systems, what you might know, a gamut of things that we're trying to bring together. So at the end of 3-4 days, we expect further collaboration across countries and within the countries to improve the lives of people. The main aim of our objective is to have an integrated surveillance. As you know, in the Ministry of Health, there's usually a division based on diseases, let's say. You have communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases which are bugging up. And so what we're trying to do is to have that coordination across all different entities, be it the laboratory, be it the information systems, be it the surveillance aspect of it, and across various disease areas, to bring a single unified response across different entities. And that is a work that we're trying to do across the Eastern Caribbean countries. We know small island context, we know people are limited, human resources are limited, so we need to be able to streamline from our perspective, from international donors as well as stakeholders, to be able to provide a unified single response so that the countries are able to respond effectively as well.
The Ministry of Health remains committed to working with all partners to strengthen regional collaboration in building a healthier, more resilient Caribbean. Government has taken a major step to boost sports development across schools and communities with the official launch of the Coaches in Schools project. That announcement came from Minister for Youth and Sports, Honorable Delma Thomas, as she reported on the work of her ministerial portfolios during Tuesday's sitting of Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, last Friday marked a significant milestone in our government's ongoing commitment to youth development and advancement of sports in Grenada, Carrick, and Martinique. We officially launched the Coach in School program, a major step towards the institutionalization of sports across our education system.
Minister Thomas explained that the program, which got underway this week, ensures that all pre-primary, primary and secondary schools across the Tri-Island state are assigned a dedicated sports coach. She emphasized that government views sports in schools as more than just an extracurricular activity, but as an integral part of education and community life, encouraging greater use of sporting facilities nationwide.
The program will be supported by the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Ministry of Sport. The introduction of this program reflects a government belief that sports must not be treated as extracurricular activity, but as an essential pillar of education and nation building. Through this initiative, we are providing structured coaching in a range of disciplines: athletic, football, netball, cricket, basketball, and more. But Mr. Speaker, more than just the coaches in school, the coaches will also be in the community. Mr. Speaker, we are developing playing grounds, playing fields across Grenada and putting lighting. And the lighting cannot be just for show or for major activities, but it will be our policy to turn on the lights for a period so we can get people to move. As human beings, I always say we were made to move. And so we want to encourage people to go into the different playgrounds and exercise, whether it's in the morning and in the evening. The lights will be turned on from 7 to 9 in most major playing fields so that people can exercise.
She further announced that 40 of the 70 coaches have transitioned from the Imani program to full-time employment, a move she says demonstrates government's ongoing commitment to creating opportunities for young people.
A tangible example of our youth programs are creating pathways to sustainable careers. At the recent orientation, Mr. Speaker, one coach remarked that after years in the Imani program, the opportunity restores his sense of pride and purpose. He said in school he felt that there was a stigma as it relates to Imani and how he was referred to in the school. And so, Mr. Speaker, as a government, we are happy that we can transition not only these 40 coaches who are Imanis, but we are working to transition the entire program into permanent engagement.
And finally in the news, the Ministry of the Blue Economy and Marine Resources is reminding fisher folks across Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique that the annual fishing vessel inspection period is now underway. The inspection, which began on Monday, November 3rd, will run until Friday, November 28th, 2025. All registered and licensed fishing vessels are required to be present in their respective areas on the scheduled date and time, and must be equipped with the necessary safety items as outlined in the Fisheries Fishing Vessels Safety Regulations SRO 3 of 1990. Inspection dates for the coming week include Friday, November 7th, Grenada Yacht Club 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday, November 10th, Duquesne Bay 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday, November 11th, Waltham Bay 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Wednesday, November 12th, Marigot Bay 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Thursday, November 13th, Grenville Jetty 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., Soubise Bay 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Friday, November 14th, Grand Roy Bay 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., Palmas Bay 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Inspections will continue at other locations in the following weeks. Fisheries Officer Lisa Chetram explains the process.
In the month of November every year, this mandate is carried out
It is also a lawful event, and it is supported by the fisheries regulations. In order for any fishing vessel to be able to fish within Grenada's territorial waters, they must be registered, inspected, and licensed. To be able to inspect, a few safety and navigation items I'll share with us: the VHF radios, life jackets, GPS, compasses, flares, safety food rations, spare water, just to name a few. The Fisheries Division of the Ministry of the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs is encouraging all boat owners, captains, and fishers to comply with this mandate. Also, once you're in compliance, it means therefore that you're able to sell your fish. You're able to receive concessions and fuel rebate. And we thank all fishers. We thank everyone for your usual compliance over the years and going forward.
That story just ended the GIS News for Thursday, November 6, 2025. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sharia Noel saying thank you for joining us.